I'm Rabbi Mychal Springer, the director of the Center for Pastoral Education at the Jewish Theological Seminary, and part of the team that's working on the Jewish Ethical Wills Project. All of us who are working on the Jewish Ethical Wills Project are passionate about ethical wills because of their deep resonance within Judaism and the way in which they are relevant today. Jewish ethical wills help us to contemplate the meaning of our lives and articulate something of the legacy that we hope will live on after we've died. It gives us an opportunity to speak about our lived experience and reflect on our core values. Those of us who create ethical wills are helped in our living now, as well as leaving something meaningful behind for those we love. In this video, I'm addressing facilitators who are making use of the online facilitator module. We have instructions there about how to prepare for the groups, how to run the groups, suggestions for activities to do with the people you're facilitating. There's an introductory group session, homework, sending the participants off to the Jewish Ethical Wills portal where they can create a multimedia ethical will, and then finally coming back together again for a final group session. When you run the group sessions, it's good to be aware that the group itself is serving an important function in helping people actually create ethical wills, because when people want to create ethical wills, it doesn't mean that they necessarily are able to do it. Some of the barriers have to do with feeling overwhelmed, not knowing where to start, putting it off. Even the reality of preparing for death can hold people back. And the presence of a group and the commitment to come and a time period during which people are expected to be working on it sets a structure that can help people overcome those barriers. When people come to the group, we want to be mindful of group dynamics that may inhibit some people from participating and give space for everybody to be able to engage. We want to create a welcoming environment that affirms people, acknowledges a diversity of experience and values, is non-judgmental, and gives people the space to grapple with what might be emotionally and spiritually weighty for them, acknowledging that whenever people are contemplating their own death in any form, it does raise anxiety. It's important for facilitators to be self-reflective, to be aware of people to whom we might have a more negative reaction or people to whom we might be more positively drawn, so that everybody in the group feels attended to in a warm, welcoming way. Sometimes people might feel overwhelmed and need outside resources like a spiritual caregiver or a rabbi or perhaps even a therapist. And it's good for us to have referrals in mind that we might make gently if the occasion arises, because our role with the group is limited to the sessions that we're conducting, and they might need more than what we're able to offer them. As I said before, the curriculum gives suggestions about activities that we can do with the participants to equip them to go off and create their ethical wills, and then afterwards to come together and be able to share the work that they've done. You're free to follow the suggestions, and you're free to adapt them, especially as you get more experience and you find that you want to bring your creativity to shift it around, to tweak it so that it's more in keeping with how you like to do things. You are certainly welcome to do that. We hope that you enjoy the curriculum and that you find it helpful, and that you're able to share it with lots of people in the world, enabling them to create meaningful documents that equip them to live their lives well and to share what they care about most with the people they care about.